Hello, everyone. It is Navigate with Nalima, Thursday morning. Welcome. I hope to see you hop on here. My goal, if you do not know me as a health and empowerment coach, is to transform people's lives from inside out through habit change and mindfulness, two things that we find very difficult to do. I want to be able to do them in a way that will be useful, meaningful, and life altering to you. So, yes, last week was my first time. And, as I spend the week thinking about what I really want to share and navigate with people, I think the biggest problem a lot of us have, at least I find that with the people I know, a huge problem that people have is self-sabotage. Now, what do I mean by self-sabotage? Have you ever been in a situation where you have prepared, you are all set, you have done all your research, you're ready to go, and whatever it is that you were going to do, whether it was applying for a job or talking in front of somebody or anything else, when it came down to it, you chickened out. You chickened out because you have created so many reasons in your mind where you have convinced yourself that you're not going to get the job. No one's going to like you. No one is going to want to listen to you. No one is going to believe you. You are just not going to do a good job. There's everybody out there who is smarter, more educated, more qualified, a million other reasons. And all of these, what are all these? These are just self-sabotage tactics that we create. These are so harmful to us, and the only thing that they do is prevent us from living into the best version of ourselves that we can be. So today I want to see what we can do to talk about it a little more. I was looking up Wikipedia, what I found in Psychology Today, it says that behavior is said to be self-sabotaging when it creates problems and interferes with long-standing goals. And that is exactly my point. Why is it that we allow our own fears, our own created fears and thoughts and scenarios to prevent us from trying anything small to, something really very big? We have already convinced ourselves that whatever it is we want to do, we're not going to be able to do. And if we keep putting this negative energy out there, I honestly believe you attract what you put out. So the more negative energy you put out, the more negative energy you are going to get back in. So what I really request that you do is to get curious. Take some time out and say to yourself, where did all these seeds of negative come inside me? Whether they were something that you kept hearing when you were young, whether they were something that, a boss who doesn't like you has been saying, a parent, a spouse. Often we allow these negative thoughts to take root in us, and they fester, and pretty soon we just keep replaying that tape. We don't look at the ability of everything that we have accomplished and the real way that people outside see us. So just be aware of where these negative thoughts, these self-sabotaging thoughts, rooted. And once you become aware of them, you will have the power to choose to ignore them. I'll give you an example. I was in computer sales for over 15 years in the early 80s. And it was a completely male-driven sales force. Everybody was male, and it was just me and another woman. I was in my early 20s, never really been in sales. But somehow I always, managed to cultivate good relationships with purchasing agents, and I really had great opportunities. But when it came time to, raise my hand and go out there and talk to them, or present my quote, or go to a live desktop show or something. It took me forever to get that courage, because I, again, self-sabotaged my own efforts from all the people around me. You know, you're a young chick, you know, who's going to believe you? How much experience have you had? You know, all these things that I put in my mind that I thought they were thinking. Nobody thought that, but I was my own roadblock. Looking back now, I feel like I could have done so much better, but I didn't allow myself to, because I was my worst enemy. So as you go through your day, your week, as you go through thinking about your goals, just please stop and think about where these negative thoughts are coming from. You know, who's put those seeds in you, and choose to ignore them. Look instead at everything that you have accomplished, everything that you know deep down in here that you are capable of. Look at your strengths. Look at the people that love you and what they say about you, and use that as your stepping stone if you're lacking your own inner strength. I truly believe that somebody else's success does not equal my failure. So just because somebody else in the office got a promotion, it does not mean that I am less than them. It just means that it was their time and they got a promotion, and my, you know, chance will be there when it's time. So I realized that I myself was getting in my own way of progress in all different aspects in life. So I want to have you be aware and let me help you navigate how to get out of your own way, get out of your own negative thoughts, get out of your own negative point of view. You know, take my glasses, look through my glasses of positivity, of hope, of strength. Use that when next time you are self-doubting yourself, and say, you know what, Nilima has faith in me. I can do this. I am capable. I'm strong. Look at everything else I've achieved to this date. So why can't I do this? Why can't I resist from, you know, stepping out there and showing them what I'm about? Why can't I resist that plate of dessert? I can do it. I'm strong. I don't need to hear from anybody else. So work on that inner confidence. Last but not least, the main thing that I turn to when I have so much going on, self-sabotaging in my brain, that I am, you know, have brain fog, is I just shut everything down and I sit somewhere, time out, and I experience silence. In my teaching through mindfulness, it is to be aware. It is to tune inward, away from all the thoughts that are pushing you to look at everything negative outward. Be silent, tune everything out, take deep breaths, and just tune inwards. This is the time where you need to listen to what's going on in your body. Really feel the presence of where you are. Take it all in and just feel positive and grateful for everything that you have. So next time you feel stuck, next time you feel the negative vibes coming, just choose to ignore them, choose to be in silence, and choose to not let them rule your next step. So as I end today's session, I urge you, please, if this video has helped you, to share it with someone else. Also, I welcome any kind of emails. I have a wonderful little My 10 Tips for the Best Stress Busters. Try saying that quickly. 10 Best Stress Busters. And I will be happy to forward that to you. Things that have always helped me. I have a little printout of it, and I look at it, and it is what I need to help me out. So if self-sabotaging is indeed a very big problem for you, and you do feel stuck, I can, welcome you to please enroll in my 90-day life transformation. I call it Activate the Change. Only you have the power. And if you are so far behind in your goals and you are frustrated and you are going in a negative, cycle, today's the day. Send me your email, listen to my tips, watch my videos again, gain the confidence, decide to invest in yourself, to better yourself, to bring the best version of you out, and together we can navigate through all these things. So as I end my wonderful Wednesday sessions on Wednesday and my new sessions called Navigate with Nalima, I always say, please have happy thoughts. Only have kind words for yourself and others. And most importantly, have healthy actions. Namaste. Until next week. Bye-bye.